hello. So, I'm going to be fixing up Bulk Forge. I had a new idea last night for multi-prompt Bulk Forge, and I'll show what that means in a second. But first, I seen Kai Cenat Streamer University, so I'm just trying that out. I'm filling out his application right now, and I don't know, some of the questions were really funny, so I thought doing that on stream might be a little bit more enjoyable. But if you were to make a fist, but still leave enough room inside of your fist to be able to blow air through, could you accurately blow the same amount of air through your fist with your fist 1 inch away from your mouth and then 3 inches away from your mouth? I think I should say yes to that one. Can you bite your elbow? No, I cannot. No. Okay. Please provide the link of your favorite post, video, or clip on the internet of yourself. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Having to type in this link manually is kind of a pain in the ass. T0T 08TOT H_JN. Check the box of your primary account link. This is really annoying. Okay, number of followers on your primary account? Oh, I got 29. Enter a link to your YouTube video below. Okay, well, let's show him EEG to telekinesis.
Okay.
Here, so you can see my face. Oh my fucking god, where is the semicolon? /YouTube. It's so cold in here. Fucking bitch. Okay. We have applied to Streamer University. Now let's get to work and pray to God that somebody notices me. Boop. Okay, let's refresh. We need to go towards Let's go to Imperial Assets Types JSON, and here's what we were working on yesterday. Okay, so we finished this AI mode, so let's go ahead and oh shit, I'm gonna turn that. I shouldn't have any information open. Okay, who cares? So we finished this AI mode, so let's go ahead and okay, let's go ahead and get a fresh start for today, because we need to start working on the back end right now. So here in Z programming, yesterday we made the bulk forge router, which should be right here. Okay, so I went ahead and created all of these routes. They were already created, I just moved them here. Okay, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I gotta turn up the heat, it's kinda cold in here. Okay. Okay. We want to create a new Node.js route for our bulk forge router in our backend. If you can please take a look at this bulk forge standard route we have created, I would like to create a new version which can be multi-prompt and kind of like a workflow in a way. So having multi-prompts instead of sending one prompt, we can send an array of prompts and do each one in chronological order. So it knows what I mean by that. I'm confident it knows what I mean by that. I spend so much time talking to ChatGPT. Yes, okay, workflow. Topics, prompt templates, now an array of strings. And let's see how it handles it. Promise always a good idea, but okay. Now let's test it. To test this route, please give me the body to send into Postman, along with anything else needed, perhaps headers for API key to test the route. The endpoint, HTTP, localhost 9000, using our bulk forge router. And then it just made bulk forge workflow. I don't like that name. We already have workflows. Bulk forge multi-prompts. BFM. BFMP. I don't like that. Bulk forge. Now we'll create a new folder for it. Alright, bulk forge 5.0. Because yes, it is 5.0. And then this is going to be multi-prompts demo. And then it's got to be a post request to the URL. And then we need headers. We need authorization bearer token. Okay, while I get my API key, I have to go and turn off my camera. Okay, so environment variables, env, open AI, good, bearer space, key. Okay, I can close you now. Okay, I can come back here. Okay, I can add in the body. Yes. Okay, actually no, we don't want autosave on for this one. Send. Oh, I have to restart the grid server. What the fuck is it? Sorry, camera. I only need it so close. Here it is. Close it. D, CD, Loomis, CD, servers, CD, z.programming, node, server, 4.js. Glitch out. Wait. No, if it's in grids, it's in 8080. Did it do it? Yes, it did. That is so awesome. And all I had to do was think about it. Okay, let's go ahead and add the new node in. It works. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here into our bulk forge. No. Spawn bulk forge button. And here where we add the tabs for CMD. Good. Okay, we're gonna add in a new tab for multi-standard. We'll call it. We're gonna have to create key, and we'll call it multi-standard, and then we can give it the label and std. And STD. It's a medium-sized STD. Okay, I'm not done. Not a single soul left if that accepts me. Doesn't exist yet, so I can't save. Okay. So we're gonna show it our standard tab, and we're gonna say beautiful, just like how we have our original standard tab. Can you make us a new React JSX component which will interact with the multi-prompt version? There is what our React component, oh my god, my nose itches so bad, looked like. If you can, I have to itch my nose. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's a piece of hair tickling me. what was I saying? There's what our React component look like. If you can name us the new React component, the multi-standard tab, then we will be set for this new component. And tabs, multi-standard tab, .jsx. Multi-standard tab, yes. M standard. Ha ha ha. Mwah ha 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 ha. Wah ha 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 ha. Okay. Instead of having one prompt per line, it would be ideal if we had a more user-friendly approach for adding in the different prompts. Maybe every prompt can have their own section, and we can have a little grid of those text areas we can add to, delete, or edit at any given time, please. Having the ability to export and import everything as a JSON file would be tremendous for us as well if you can add that feature in for us. So whenever I do the export import things, it's really cool because think about it like this. Think of the UI that we're making like a Nintendo DS. So you know how you have your Nintendo DS and it operates, but there's minimal things you can do with it. And those cartridges, those games that other developers make, other people make, when you put them in our system, it becomes more fun, it becomes more usable. Whenever I put in the export and import features, it allows users to like customize their game or whatever, but then take that cartridge and then be able to import it into any other of our Lumis processors. So that's why I like having the external JSON and why we're creating BulkForge right now, because having this assets library in our folder, this can be a huge cash cow. We can generate any type of digital data. And with BulkForge meant to automate this process, well, it's just a matter of setting up some stores now. And that's tremendous. There's so many different ways to monetize off of this, but I haven't done any monetization yet, like literal zero. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm ranting about. I'm just like, no one's watching. It doesn't matter. Add prompt. Yes. That is tremendous. Export config. That is tremendous. If we click autosave, yes, beautiful. That is even more tremendous. Okay. Okay. Don't save. What we're gonna come here now and do is good. Now give us a new Node.js route, just like our M standard, but it will allow us to use DALL-E for image generations instead of ChatGPT for text generations, and we can call this one Imaginate. Imaginate or imaginating? We'll call it imaginating. The past tense of imagining something allows us to ... Good, now give us a new Dojo. Okay, make it consistent with the others. If we could get one for image single and image multi to be compliant and consistent. No, we don't need it. Make it consistent with the other routes we have done here for bulk forge. This is just a bulk forge for images. I have absolutely zero risk with women. No, Absol. When I say Absol, it doesn't work. But when I say absolutely... yeah, what the fuck? I really like Absol though. There we go. Okay. Imaginate should be done. Bulk forage, imaginating. And from here, we can go right here. Okay. Can you please give us a new tab specific for the Imaginate? It should be similar to the others and hopefully also have the import export feature to interact or export feature. That's all. Okay, so we have to go ahead and refresh the service CLS. I wish I had a button where I want to revamp this keyboard I made just so I could be like, oh, it resets the server, oh, it deploys, like a little macro keyboard. What's cool about this is I can do it right now. I just gotta configure it. I have it all set up. It's just I'm waiting for something even bigger than this. Motherfucker. I say that right. I don't have buttons that stay on. So, okay, before I get to Imaginate tab, let's go ahead and what I'm really looking to do. I love embedding systems. I love building technologies, and I love putting them places. And this is exactly what Leviathan is for, being an asset generator, regardless of assets. Like say I tell it to generate me a new Arduino device. Well, devices is probably one of the biggest parts to the UI. There's nothing set up here, but we're able to add in different Loomis-based devices and connect them to our computer. So this way, Leviathan is able to control any piece of external hardware, regardless of what it may be. I made a couple little gadgets. I made like an IR transmitter receiver, so Leviathan can pick up or send IR signals through serial port, or the keyboard executor, which is it also has an IR sensor, but it's a basic Arduino Nano. All it does is read serial port, so when we send a message through serial port, it will execute those keystrokes. So Leviathan, when we do like a function call and it sends something through serial port, our devices are able to pick up on them. And yeah. So what happens when I was able to stuff literal 10 quintillion to the power of 10 quintillion to the power of 100 buttons in here. That's not a fake number either. And I'll explain how. When we press... Shut up. Not now, Leviathan. Please be quiet. When we press a button on one of these, all it does is prints a number. It serial logs a number. Leviathan is able to read those serial logs, and based on the number... Okay, there's modes. Mode 1, Mode 2, Mode 3, all the way up to 10 quintillion. And 10 quintillion, point 1, 10 quintillion, point 2. And because we have so many different numbers and all that, blah, 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 we have so many different unique paths that we can take and set up predefined mappings, and how I'm able to set up quintillions of mappings from just an Arduino device and some JavaScript. If all humans were to create macros for this keyboard, if we were to create billions, every person were to create billions, we still wouldn't even scratch the surface at how many macros we really have. So in a way, it is obsolete. There's just so many. But I really liked the idea of having a network so scalable, so vast that there really is no limit to how much data we can call with this. It's so universal, and I love it. Yeah. I wish I could listen to music right now. No, nothing lists. We need the Imaginate tab. images take a little bit. So while that happened, oh, okay, we can go and check the drop-off folder. No. Ah, yes, let's go. Cat, dog, fish. But I said vector style BNG. Ditch. Please update the Imaginate tab to ensure all images will be visible and paginated when the response is returned. That would be tremendous. Tremendous. Oh, these fucking pants in this chair. It keeps giving me backgrounds when I say no background. It's so weird. based on the bulk forge tools you have seen, what are some new ones you think we can create? Most powerful. So this is what people see when they first come to Loomis. Well, really, it's this, but I want it to be that. I really do. Oh no, we gotta do 3D prog. I'm gonna remove that. It's not ready. Okay, now we have to make one more tab. The back end tab. Whoa. So I think I'm gonna get some food before I do that, actually. Once we make this next tab, then I got to finish the generators, because there's so many more generators. Holy fuck. I think this tool alone is just profitable for Loomis. But people don't understand it, and nobody wants to change their framework, so... I really do think we can call the assets generator there for now. Because we can spawn bulk forge. Whoa. Let me go into the assets generator really quick. Or assets tab, and I'm going to remove the collapsible section. Get you. Okay, what do I want to call this? I want to call this AI Gen example into V5. AI Gen into config. Now what do I have to say? folder. So I will be ending the stream for now, and I'm gonna come back in like an hour, get some food, and we're going to build two things today. The dynamic server tab that we spoke about a couple days ago, but we're also going to create an AI generator and example into config. So let me show what I mean. Here in our generators, we have our configs. These configs are a piece of JSON that basically describes to ChatGPT, but also to Loomis backend, hey, when we ask ChatGPT for something, this is likely what we're going to get, and this is how we need to break it down, and where we need to move it, just so everything remains organized and in consistent structures. Beautiful. So what I mean is I set one up for static pages, and now every time I ask it for a static page, it will generate in the structure I need a static page in the folder I need. So I don't even have to do anything to get it into production. It just handles it automatically, because these configs, like I said, they not only define what ChatGPT is going to give us, but where we should move it as well. And that's why in our assets folder, for just about every type of config that I made, there's an example, and I'm going to basically take those example structures and convert them into configs. And it should be really fast too. Like, it should be a really simple route. It's just aggregating strings, I guess. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it will be easy. But then the dynamic server, not this, not dynamic. But here, okay, here's an example of pages. Remember, I made the config for static pages. Well, now all I have to do is say, explain what Loomis static pages are. And it will give me a new page explaining what Loomis static pages are. Motherfucker. Every time I want to show some shit. It's because the folder's wrong. This folder doesn't exist no more. I'll fix that later. But yeah, it does generate the pages when it works, when the path is set up right. And we can edit these at any time, as much as we want. So yes. Blah, blah, blah. We can also make pages for projects as well. Okay, good. Static pages explained. And see, it generates it for us in the structure we need, and in our styles too, which is what's really cool about it. And these pages are built in as automatic routes. So because I built this JSON in Imperium, now whenever someone goes to imperium.loomis.tech, well, if they were to look up imperium.loomis.tech static pages explained, well, this becomes a built-in route automatically. So my network is just set to keep growing, and I can just sit here. Leviathan. Do you think you can create us a new static page right now?
I can't directly create.
I don't have the function calling, but I'll show what I mean by capabilities later. Capabilities do work. They do work. I have them across not all of the pages yet. This page is this is new. So once all of these are done, we're gonna probably by the end of this week we can get Leviathan capabilities in. I know it will work. I'm not jumping ahead this time. Like, that's really one of the very next steps after the dynamic server component. Because now we have full control over the front end and back end architecture, but not only us manually, but so will Leviathan with those capabilities. So, bam. AI is ready to start running the businesses online for us. I would just need to stay here and watch it. But it doesn't have to be here. I could be in Bali someday. Flex even know it's Bali place? No, Bora. That was a meme. Bali. Here in the beautiful Bali. Welcome to the sunny Bali. Where was it?
Welcome to sunny Bali.
Bora!
Oh shit.
Me too, bro. Me too.